FaZe want to frag out up against NAVI and keep shopping list today, and it seems that on the shopping list at the T side was a boatload of utility.
3 smokes, 2 and flashes to come over the top, but there is one man waiting in their path. That's going to be simple, looking to shut this one down. Sat on the bomb side right here. He has got the USP and armor combination, looking for nothing but headshots and delivers on all fronts. That's the first one connecting, no problem. Can he get a second? Doesn't look likely. He's very low indeed. Wants to steal one away, and how is he still alive and kicking? Finally, NiKo will take him down.
Yeah, forced to invest the full $400 though. They couldn't find it cleanly. Perfecto, Boomich, Electronic, they all gather with one exception towards the CT. And FaZe aren't rushing this bomb plant. Interestingly enough, they're clearing out all of Connector. Flamey's being fought off, but Electronic, where did they just come from? I just saw 2 headshots in 2 seconds, and now all of a sudden NiKo's been thrown into a clutch scenario. He is going to get caught by Perfecto on this cross. No, he's not.
Gets the bomb down at least. That's something. He knows it as well. With 40 HP, very unlikely he wins the round, but if he gets one more kill, this bomb plant, it does enable them to bring out the Kriegs and AKs. Now, Chad, you've been following this. Do FaZe like the force buy after planting the bomb?
There's something that they should go for here.
Yeah.
We should see them go into the force buy after this with the plant, but I don't know. I've got a feeling about this NiKo round. I don't know why. See, that's probably why.
That's not today.
So yeah, it is something that FaZe do like to do, and with the plant and NiKo having
3 AKs, they are out.
And always worth reminding you that that does not get separated into T and CT.
Considering they haven't had a victory yet in Stage 2, that's pretty remarkable for
That
Rain.
is true.
There's another one for him, so he's added another one to that tally.
Oh, Chad, you prophet. Perfect. The opposite of Caster's curse, it's a Caster's blessing. Simple will manage to shut him down after his opening frag, so the trade comes in, albeit a little delayed. NiKo, however, very aggressive up towards jungle, and I've noticed that we can see kits through walls now. There's a bit of a debate going on amongst the Goonies.
Rush said he forgot that it was turned off. So last night when we were actually
fragging out,
games, he said, "Oh, I'll turn that command on," and I said, "I don't like it. It's a bit jarring."
It is a bit much when there's like 5 kits out in that previous round. It's up to 5 and 1 now, by the way. So that AK-47 purchase worked out for them very well indeed. They've converted that force buy, and it'll be one of NAVI's now in return. They've got pistols across the board. They don't have the luxury of the AK-47s, I'm afraid. And Rain very quick up towards short. The danger man of the previous round lines up a double kill, and he won't get both, but certainly contributes as Brokey provides the perfect flashbang. The 5.7 with 20 bullets does eventually get the kill there, and Simple down to 9 HP, just looking to get 1 before he goes down. Not going to happen. Olofmeister talked about his lack of form, and I was trying to be very careful with the wording of the question there. When I asked him, I was like, okay, I don't want to say you've been playing badly, but what's your thoughts on your general situation? It hasn't been usual scenes for Olofmeister this week.
Just remember, though, at the start of this year, they were still playing the same Counter-Strike as they were in 2019, but then, before they went into Blast in London, they transitioned and changed the roles. Olaf was taken off the primary AWPing duties. It was given over to Brokey, and then Olaf was put in positions where he was more of the lurker or the clutcher.
Yeah.
Now, if your players aren't setting you up in positions to be in a 1-on-2 or a 1-on-1, similar scenes to that, it's going to be very difficult to get into those rounds.
I feel like the levels that transpires are here on Mirage. As we said, Brokey struck squad as they make their way towards the CPL area. Not much invested here. 1 flashbang. We've seen it so many times. Flash over, mid-swing from all 5 players, and hopefully get a 2 or 3 kills. That seems to what normally happens.
Yeah, this time, however, there is an Mac 10 locking them in connector. No swing available when you can't leave. Oof, Brokey. Bit messy on the 3rd, but he gets his dinner all the same.
9 times, so...
Still quite a lot of map diversity, if that's the most popular map,
yeah,
29.
The one is Vertigo tapering off, which bothers me a little bit. At the top tier, we're not seeing the big dogs go toe-to-toe, but that would be expected when it's a perma-ban from a lot of these teams.
I imagine it's going to be one of those things that the next time we see it, we'll be like, oh God, here, let me paint a picture. It's LAN. We're finally back at LAN. It's Vertigo. It's back, and it looks completely different because they've all been in the labs working on it. We have seen opening frag come in from Electronic, and he's actually been caught through the smoke. Rain, that's a sensational spray from him. Now he's got caught out. Boomich gets both of them. Oh, they were going for the bomb plant. That's nasty. Perfecto should find this frag. Coldzera swinging into him, and that's the equalizer. Now the round gets interesting.
Certainly does. Flamey and Simple, though. Up against Olofmeister, who nails a shot towards shore there. Takes a bullet to the face for his troubles, and Simple trying to convert that fact. Gives up his position with the footsteps here. Olofmeister bravely swings into him. That could cost him the round.
God.
I'm not sure why they've done that. They know exactly where he is.
right? Let's paint the theory here. One individual trapped in a choke point with 2 Ts around him. Now, Simple knew where Olof was.
That tight line on Cold, he had full health.
He only had a rough idea where Cold could have been, right? That was a risk. So
Mirage here, currently in the lead. Here comes a flash from Connector. Brokey to set them up. Rain will commit.
Did force Simple off the line, and now the duel is taken. Simple winning out on the first. NiKo does trade. Electronic arrives. Bomb loose now, which makes problems when coldzera falls on ramp. Bomb has been picked up by Brokey, so there's just something to celebrate. Looking for some close quarters AWPing, and he actually does manage to find a sensational frag onto Electronic. Was Perfecto not expecting that? The flick hits. Brokey's looking sprightly this morning.
He's taking the bomb B. He's doing it all.
The smooth move. Olaf's getting out of there as well, so no issues. But with 9 seconds, it looks like it might just be the pause.
I completely forgot about the clock there. It was looking so good. I was like, oh yeah, Brokey can go B, he can plant the bomb, Olaf's going with him, it's going to be great.
No, players do survive there, and they keep the AWP. This was a nice shot from Brokey coming through. Now's that towards the jungle position, 7. In terms of the AWP situation, we haven't got one for Simple as of yet, but that's absolutely fine. He can do God's work out there with the AK as well. Brokey challenging towards window, no one there, but Electronic did have a little peek and gets tagged through the wall. That time
soon.
Yeah, I think you might be right there. Simple. I think he's about to be Molotov'd off. Actually goes towards the other side. Nades in response here. Significant damage towards Olof. Lands in his pocket, that one.
Key piece of real estate right here. We got Simple up close and personal. Timing is going to be the issue, but over the smoke, he sees Rain. He'll take him down.
So much skill on the server right now. This is going to be one hell of a game. Strap yourselves in. You've got NiKo, coldzera, Simple, all on the server right now, firing off and exchanging blows. This is going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to ban myself from saying, and it's over now, you know, mid-round.
Sure.
I just honestly don't think it's relevant, because at this point in time, well, the trades just keep on going down, this time favoring FaZe, but look at the damage inflicted. Perfecto's loosened him up, and Simple, he just has to pull these final 2 teeth. No, not gonna happen. coldzera does find his head, which puts us into a 1 versus 3. They're tagged for Boomich, but the one healthy player...
Ends control, and then at that point he had no chance. He was already low. coldzera, some fantastic shots here, especially that one towards Simple. That pretty much secures the round, and then fires off towards short as well. Just to close things out here. coldzera is feeling it. 5th kill to his name, and we will find ourselves another partial buy. Not even that.
Just takes a couple of wide swings here from FaZe to have their heads lopped off by these Deagles. We know how potent they've been. They're just continuously scary. Catches the leg. Will take Simple out of the equation straight away. So Superstar onto Superstar, and he takes away Mr. 2IC in that department on the other side of things. What on earth?
Let's go, NiKo. That's what I want to see. Let's get warmed up.
That's a quick way to get the mouse pad warm.
Damage and Perfecto remain pistols only. One towards Palace. coldzera might be caught in the back here. All comes down to timing. He'll check it in the next 10 seconds or so. Has he got the bomb on his back? No, he doesn't, so he's okay. Does give away the AK-47. Does it lead to another kill? I doubt it. You don't really need to challenge this. Boomich will just look to save at this point.
He's locked on in here. Olaf has already been able to make up for the lack of cover previously. Takes him down.
And he missed the pre-game chat.
Use it as a guise to catch anyone that should be pushing through that smoke. It won't be happening, though. They can use this to sweep silently towards Flamey's position. He's only got a P250. I see nothing more than death on the cards for Flamey. And that has been confirmed now. NiKo's found his 15th frag. He's having a very big start into this one. And
here he comes.
Just a slither visible. Simple. He's got to find some more impossible shots, and I'm afraid that was just a little too much. I say that. Suddenly, Boomich has managed to find himself in a 1 versus 2. The bomb was loose as well.
Now, bear in mind, Boomich has struggled, to say the very least, in the last couple of days, but looking quite good today, I have to say. Bomb not planted yet. Still a chance for him to win this, but that might be his chance. It's thwarted. Finds the...
I come out with the defuse kits, all the nades across the...
Hoping to catch a player unsuspecting on the other side, but they've committed towards B, and Perfecto knows it. 1 and 7 to his name right now. Needs to find a couple of kills here. Backer from shore coming through.
Yeah, he's already got caught out by Olaf's swing on bench, though, and Rain's found Flamey. In for the retake is Simple, and through the Molotovs, there's 2 of them. Oh. The floor of Flame brings Simple down to just 12, and Electronic, he's managed to find the bomb.
There's something to say about this round. It was looking like it was done, but that 1 kill from Electronic and the fact he has full shore control now, no bomb planted as of yet, This could still fall apart for FaZe. This is not locked in by any stretch. Does that grenade hit Rain? It does. The only player that was low. They actually have the man advantage now.
He's playing around the smoke. You can nutmeg him here. Broky's still scoped in. He has no understanding that Electronic has actually moved from this position. He will check it, but he's going to be spotted by Coldzera. So a 2v2. Where's that bomb now? Still loose.
Yeah, this is kind of insane, the fact they haven't planted yet. It was looking like they had absolutely everything going in their favor. First 2 kills were theirs, bear in mind. It was looking like Simple had to save. He was running through the river of flames, and now Boomage has got out quietly as well. He can't deny the plant. He gives up his spot. The Orbs to swing around and take him. That's Broke. He nails it. Up against Simple now. Play for the bomb boys. No one needs to challenge. Working these crossfires as he holds towards Kitchen, is waiting for a mistake. He's low HP. You know that already. And you can see the kits available. He hasn't got one right now. Has to save, unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, fireworks today.
This is him simply waiting for...
That is, unfortunately, a rough time for them to be doing a heavy mid setup. You could see the player from Catwalk scramble with him. So his death very early, he didn't have a chance in stopping this take. And here's the mollies one more time, running through the carpet of flames.
Yeah, so they would struggle, and if they do, they normally rush for an execution. You're just trying to get 1 kill and survive, so you can't read into that too much, but it's going to be in his head. He knows his numbers haven't been amazing as of late. Simple, though, his certainly have. Taken down by NiKo, who has got himself a 16th kill. No signs of slowing down either. That is beautiful. In towards the connector. He absolutely rocks Electronics World, and that's 2 of the heaviest hitters now from Navi removed. Speaking of which, Coldzera will be taken down towards the A ramp, but they know exactly where Boomage is, and NiKo's taking no prisoners today.
He's furious. 18-6. The demon inside of NiKo is in the server. My God. And that was the only AWP, right? They had the hero AWP on Simple. He's doing the power play, which is going straight out the window, landing the skill jump. And NiKo, he just comes straight out, and Flamey, he meets his demise.
He had to scope out. There was a chance he hit that, but ultimately it was Zides. We'll see whether he can actually find one more kill here. There's a chance with the timings. There it is. And NiKo will close things out.
Still going for the one-taps.
Yep, in the side actively. There you go.
We've got some Mirage gamers. This is the kill onto Simple. And then after that, he decided to add Electronic to the tally as well. I think he gets 4 in total. This was the 4th as well, a neat and tidy tap. We have 8, and more aggression in middle met by flashbangs. Flamey changes his mind and diverts, understandably. And Rain's, at the moment, going to be using that smoke as a nice way to drop off and transfer towards the connector responsibility.
He could transcend Counter-Strike and
just to know, we're now seeing teams scared of picking Ticket when there's a connector smoke up because the T's are doing the boost over the top of it.
It's weird, isn't it? That gap just at the top can be a little bit much. But for now, they're going to wait to dissipate, and then they'll go through the flashbang. A chance for opening kills once again, but finally Simple answering back from CT spawn. There's Boomage in the sandwich position as well. They've got the man advantage, but maybe not for long. The Molotov is perfect. Does he have the smoke? Certainly does. The HE will follow things up, but Olofmeister, he might have threaded the needle here. Simple goes down. Second player to find, but he's not ready for it.
He was more concerned about the flank. That's going to be frustrating for him. He does tag Boomage up in the smoke, but he doesn't manage to convert it. Coldzera and Boomage next to each other. Brokey to clutch. A 1v3. The molly's absolutely perfect. He pulls another smoke out of the CTs. Electronic. And he knows that this second's coming from Connector. Damn, that wasn't far off. Jumping for info, gets nothing. Does tag him up. Brokey, you're looking fierce. He's only got 9 seconds. If that shot had connected, he would have had a real go at it. A missed shot now. That's the end. Perfecto will hit it.
Great effort. Can't ask for much more from that from Brokey. We give him a bit more leeway considering he plays towards B. But this was great stuff. Managing to finally finish things off there. Headshot comes through. A little bit dicey. I would have liked the full plan, like knowing this
flash work by FaZe has been so good. Brokey's been responsible for a lot of flash assists.
He has. I've noticed that too.
Top right.
Yeah, you're absolutely dead on. I've seen that. Why is Brokey always the one getting the flash assist there? Flash attack.
He's got 2 more and a fast attack and perfect hold. Just as they enter, or rather exit Palace, another body's been dropped in middle.
That was NiKo providing the assistance there with the flashes, and they hit every single shot. I love that strategy on Mirage. When you've just conditioned them into the mid defaults, the executions, you just drop that one in with one flashbang, and they've got all the orbs set up, their smokes out, trying to fend you off from connector. That's when it works so well, especially when you've got the likes of FaZe, who will absolutely hit every single shot upon entry. Perfecto now, again, like we said, B anchor. What can he do in this round? He holds B by himself. They've fully committed towards A. All his team with pistols around it. like this happens a lot. No, won't have the orb going forward unless someone drops it for that last round.
Yeah, I'm struggling to see where Simple's actually playing right now. Okay, so he's actually on top of each
boosted
other's head. That's why I'm struggling.
On the bench, yeah.
This is so low yield, though. Like, if they don't come B, he's useless. And now with that first kill coming in from NiKo, he has to reposition.
That's true, because now he can be exposed from short, so he has to get up.
The only problem for FaZe right now is if they finish B. That M4 is the only scary weapon on the field.
That boost. Whoa, it's so powerful. Does enable him to find the angle in the fight on towards NiKo, using his teammate as a floor mat.
Yeah, that's exactly the same height as the actual platform itself, so you can just duck and weave towards shore. That's really cool.
They're working out A's clear, though. You can see Reigns just starting to piece it together, saying, it's a little too quiet over here.
Simple's here. We did say the M4 shouldn't win them the round, but could get a couple of kills. He's certainly in position to do so, but nice shot from Rain. Can he get the double? Not quite. Simple. Still alive for now. Second frag found.
This
Brokey,
hero
what are you up
rifle,
to?
I'm not sure. Brokey's actually caught Perfecto, but that's not the target he needs.
Yeah, get out of there.
Rifle on Flamey, and the AK did actually manage to find Brokey, so now pressure valve released. Simple can start to be a bit of a rascal. There is no kit, I remind you. I'm not sure what his plan is here. He's going to get caught on the edge of the smoke. There is only Flamey, no kit, no armor, no hope into winning this one. He's just going to try and preserve the rifle, won't even get...
Just one player by...
Brokey has an idea that the jump up could be possible. Setting up his grenades right now. It looks like the execute's coming in. It's a bit of a pop attack.
So flashed.
He's in trouble. He can't even fire a bullet. Perfecto can. That's something, an equalizer, but I just feel like his days are numbered. He's trying to bait him in. You can see Range using his bloody kneecaps. Those Norwegian knees, they're tempting. And that's enough. Perfecto takes the bait, and the fight is won.
So there it is. A nice little B finish there. We've seen A attacks, mid defaults, A executions, a couple of B rushes, and then there's a B execution to close things out there as well. Perfecto alone, understandably so, hasn't had much action. He manages to get one. I don't think that's going to be enough here. Brokey has turned up today. There's a big question mark after the performance against Astralis. Looking great. Let's go down to Simple here, and it's still a 3 versus 2. Will that be cut down to 1? Simple at 41 HP. Boomage looks very assertive on the bomb site here, but NiKo, he will get every single one of them. All the seasons and all the days as it continues here. The Counter-Strike is delivering on all fronts, and hopefully Navi can wake up here, because they've got a bit of a meal on their plate here, Alex. A lot to do, and Boomage not the best start.
Imagine if he dies and doesn't get to throw a smoke now because
Imagine if
they
he
push
died
ramp.
falling initially.
Because he's staring at the wall. Ah! I'm sorry, I shouldn't scream. That's so...
They've heard the step. You pull your nade out, you're looking into a wall, and your head's taken off by Rain. They can still pull this one back. Not all said and done. We will see whether Cold Zero will fend them off towards Connector here. Holding with the USP on the bomb side. NiKo dropped by Simple. We said there'll be a few more twists and turns here, and Simple up towards that Palace position could be enough, but maybe not. He is there alone now. He is the king of Counter-Strike, but this is looking like it's too much of a tall order. We said we wouldn't say that, Alex, and he has found the first headshot.
We promised ourselves, Henry, that we don't say those things when it's this man in the server, but I do think for now his fate is sealed. He wasn't...
I actually feel like Simple is a... I know they're losing right now, but I actually feel like Simple is a bit of a religion, you know, because when I watch him in those scenarios, I feel he's always going to find these frags. Look at poor Boomage here.
Staring at the
just
wall.
lining up the smoke, just as he looks into the wall. Hi. Would you go to the church?
I actually signed up to a church when we were in LA at the end of
You
last
did.
year.
That was great. I was
never
really happy
signed
for
up
you
for
guys.
one.
Yeah, well, we've been looking for some help in our lives, and we hope we got it there. So maybe when we go back, we can sign on up again.
Yeah, well, we don't have to. That's the beauty.
We're lifetime members.
Yeah.
Brokey will need Jesus after that one. That hurt.
Is that all?
At mid is the key choke point here on a map like Mirage, and with Cold having to watch both, it will come down to timing. But Connector, there can be a crossfire. Oh, there goes Simple. The Deagle's taken out. There's the crossfire.
Satisfying way to tap it out in the end. Time we will see the Navi second round flop. It was just the Deagle and no Kevlar vest. So it should have been clean, and it was.
There it is. NiKo confirms it. But here comes the...
Perhaps would have caught a glimpse. But now, oh baby, this duel is going to be everything. If he cleans it, no, perfecto. A perfect frag for Navi. They needed that one now. The linchpin in what would have been the mid-clear is now...
FaZe. They didn't reinvest with heavier weapons. They still have the MP9s and the FAMASs. They're in a 5-on-4, but if Cold Zero can make this position work, there's a chance. It does not. And now it's up to Rain. He needs multiple kills there, at least 2. Doesn't look good.
So they're saving already. Look at all the action over towards the B site. They might try and push Olaf down to get Niko's AK M4. As I say that, he does pick it up. So at least that's a good find. And now if Rain can get away, it's not the end of the world here for FaZe.
Definitely getting the Molotov or not can be the difference between winning a round. So losing a kill, finding a kill, it's all very important. And keeping these 3M
through.
It does. They've got
because maybe what they were initially hoping for.
Nice lineup actually from Brokey there to make sure he can incendiary top mid without the extra sight line. It looked like actually NAVI are trying to bait that there's players hiding behind it, which no, wow, with the smoke I was gonna say the nade lands on Boomich though. And this
board short. Remember, CT weaponry only. M4A4s across the board here, up against the Kriegs and AKs. No snipers to be spotted. Simple, I was about to say, he hits these. Cold Zero, though, beats him to the punch. Huge pickup. 15 kills to Simple's name. A few names not really turning up, and that's Electronic 8 and 15. So what's the next play here? It's a little bit more to the left. He just spotted 2, but they're very well set up either way. The corner from Cold Zero is perfect.
Oh. They've done everything. They've milked the clock with Boomich and Perfecto. They still find kills. The HP's not great, but they can get that bomb down if they're quick.
Yeah, and Boomich retrieving it safely, planting as well. It falls down to Rain and NiKo. Couldn't ask for more, really, in terms of the candidates.
Yeah, but if one mistake is made, a 2-on-1, even with the low HP, becomes very difficult indeed. They have a huge advantage, that's for sure. Boomich spots out and actually gets that 2 versus 1 we talked about. Now Rain's chances are limited. Needs to work out what the second player is. He knows Boomich is towards the site. Waiting for him to challenge again. Makes his way through. Doesn't get that first shot. He actually hits the bullet as well. It wasn't quite enough, and now he knows both of them are there. Can he find the second? Boomich has been spotted, and Rain comes up clutch. He doesn't have a kit, but picks one up en route and defuses the bomb, no problem.
That's a lovely turnaround.
He actually had to get that kit as well. That would have been a disaster if he lost it in that fashion.
And the game feels very calm at the moment, right? Like, with these starts, NAVI are milking that clock down into the minute mark before we saw any action. And just less Simple tries to jump across or do something to dissuade.
And he was just taking too long with his actions that Boomich started to get a bit sensitive about short, peeked nicely into NiKo and gave them a good shot. But across they've gotten, NiKo has a gap.
He knows exactly where Boomich is at this point, waiting for a chance to take him down. Wow. Too easy. Way too easy. Grenade's perfect as well. Doesn't quite land the Electronics front door. Tickles him slightly away. We'll see Rain now fending off the Molotovs. 25 seconds remaining. Has to be the A finish now. The bomb's in connector. Brokey in towards Shadow.
He's going to get checked. It's going to be Electronic to check him. The Molotov forces him to take some eyes off his crosshair, so now a 4v4. Pressure on NAVI to plant, though, and Electronic's already lost his life. Rain's getting peppered on. Simple does manage to find the frag, and now he's planting. They can't knock him off. NAVI have got a shot at this. Simple catching a couple of bullets from the spray, but it's Olaf to finish the job.
Well, we said Perfecto was brought in for his clutch ability. 7 and 15 right now, and this is to avoid map point for FaZe. Bomb down. He has an HE, one player's low, but NiKo got such a fantastic position. They seem to know exactly where he is, and they will take him down. Round confirmed, FaZe will pick it up. 15-5, pretty much a death sentence here for NAVI. Even with, he has got a good chance of finding see what can be done. That's all we really can do.
Okay, so they are throwing all of their eggs towards A. Rain tucked in on Sandwich. He's going to burn. He's just waiting for the timing. He does actually manage to get away. Oh, no. There's 2 carpets aflame. He'll throw down a 3rd. It will delay them on Tetris, but that's the opening frag they needed. Boomich of all finds it with just the CZ, and now they're already planting in the smoke. This round is looking fantastic for NAVI.
Yeah, couldn't have asked for more than that. The perfectly placed Molotov enables him to get the first kill towards Rain. Now 5-on-4 ensues. We have got 1 player towards Connector as well. Simple. Man of the hour. Hoping to shut this one down. This kill might decide the round itself. They know where he is now. He died some time. It's not going to be... Oh, it is enough. The spray looked like it was getting out of control there, but the round is for FaZe. 4 versus 1 now, as just Cold Zero remains. Not for long. They're down to an eco.
That opening frag. We'll get to see how he got that frag as well. Rain, he did well to reposition. Let's not forget, he started his journey in a Molotov on Sandwich and ended up dying all the way under Palace. So he did manage to cover some ground. Electronic, some good headshots with that Galil. And you said...
Probably not going to happen, but if it does, fantastic. They'll be fully going to the next round and wait for that $2,400 loss bonus to get them out of this financial ruin. Good shot from Simple. Doesn't quite take down Cold Zero, though.
He was ready for it this time around. Not going to be fooled by...
So far.
And it's a freebie. It's an eco kill on a player who's pushing. So those ones right there.
you take those.
You love those.
Flaming might go down as well. I feel like, oh, the knife comes through. Oh, see you later, kid. AK picked up now, and they'll make their way towards A. Knowing NiKo's towards Palace, he's the only player there. They've actually stacked towards B. Round should still go in favor here of NAVI, but NiKo with the smoke down. Simple spots one there on the concrete cinder blocks. Gonna chase him, take him down.
Run if you like, Brokey.
Oh, that nice gap in the smoke. Electronic susses it out.
It's like that, considering their margin for error has been reduced to nothing.
So they're about to have another crack at the same type of a round, right? FaZe smokes and utility once again. You'll see here NiKo just trying to creep through the smoke, see if he could find any openings into this post-plant scenario. Electronic too aware, takes him on down. But yeah, this being Brokey either. Maybe Rain's holding onto his
drop off. As we wait for this round to conclude, there'll be pretty much no chance FaZe can win it, but we'll see Olofmeister give it his best shot toward the underpass position. The CZ, deadly at this range. Perfecto seems to be ready for it though. Spots him, good peek.
Great
full back now. Doesn't have to challenge that at all.
Comfortable duel for him in the end. That's gone on. Played lovely. Brokey getting a little bit of a second guess of.
But this was how they played. It was slow. It was methodical. They would take piece of territory at a time. They would let the CTs make mistakes. If you're impatient and you want to play Counter-Strike, everybody has the minute 55 on the clock. Everyone has strapped himself in for the same version of the game, and Navi have no problems using these liberties in their favor, but it can be an issue.
coldzera will get one. Probably all he gets at this point, though. Rain pulls one back from the A ramp, but just a bit of a formality here. Navi waiting to plant the bomb. Once that goes down, shouldn't be much of a chance of many more.
Flamey finds himself another.
What's it now? It's FaZe. They just need one round to go in their favor. So now that the guns are up, they've got this full buy. They've waited for this.
We've done rounds since they started losing. They're going to come through, bait out the utility, and then they can come back with a full execution, knowing there'll be no grenades available on the CT side. That has worked out quite well. Rain, though, I don't like this position. I've never really seen it work out too well. Boomage will be taking care of him. They flashed it as well. NiKo will have to find at least 2 kills upon entry.
Yeah, and Brokey's been flashed off as well. They'll check him. One's not enough. A missed shot from Brokey. It's looking all too good for NAVI. Breaking into the A site again, and they had all the resources in the right place. It's Rain's position that does not bear fruit.
All right, let's fly there now, Rush. Fly over towards the CT vent.
Overwhelming amount.
So this is a problem for FaZe because they get the $2,900 loss bonus right now. You can see that's not enough to buy.
Wins on Mirage as a roster. Simple averages a 1.38 rating and 1.76 kill to death ratio.
Starting to come on in. This one might actually get a little bit spicy, fellas.
It could.
Simple AWP. Boosted up towards short. Players spotted. Where's the first kill coming in? Flashbang's very decent. Simple can do nothing now. His teammates have to save him.
On the contact of his teammate, he swings in, but the first rifle falls flat, as did the second. Perfecto finding a very crucial double kill. So now with NiKo left all alone with only the Desert Eagle. The Deagle Blaze, a blaze in front, and not a single chance for fire from FaZe in this one.
This pace is very, very tedious. You know, if you're watching this at home and you're going, the first minute and 30 seconds of these rounds are pretty boring. You would be right. They are. It's just posturing. Neither team are taking any risks early. And no, FaZe have all the good utility. They've got aimers who are on point. Right now, what they're doing is they're making this round just turn into the late round 2-on-5 situations. You know, if you're going to execute there for almost 2 minutes, focusing on their crosshair and nobody's come. So FaZe right now, 1 round. That's all they need to take map number 1 here. And NAVI continuing to milk round after round as the aggression, it finally comes in. NiKo finds the odd.
Taking matters into his own hands. Shaddy's had enough of this. Boomage, the in-game leader, removed. It's now 15-10. They'll be frustrated at this point, and maybe even more so now. NiKo arguably had the advantage there, and he gets absolute ramp in general. Indeed they are. So Rain wants to confirm that no one's outside here. At least it's key information, but they have no one really watching Connector right now. Looking towards the Palace positions, coldzera. Electronic.
He smashes this, doesn't he?
Yeah. Oh, maybe not. Gets the damage off, but it's not quite enough here. coldzera, perfect angle and a perfect shot.
Now the one where that came from though, Perfecto's hunting him down. He's going to get hunted and pre-fired. 2v2. 20 seconds. Bomb on Simple.
He's going to be. He's going to be.
They're fully rotating. Perfecto's just selling this commitment enough. He is, however, potentially going to go down before Simple can get that bomb plant.
He's biding his time.
Looking good.
They're going to assume it's A for now, so Perfecto operations stay alive at this point.
They won't hear the beeps. They know it's not there. They're going to have to rotate. And backs are turned.
Oh, he's got a kill. He's actually done enough, and Simple's got an orb now.
What on earth is Olof to do about this one? He has no idea. Simple could be anywhere. The sound cues are there. Simple has a pretty good idea of where Olof's coming from, especially now the flashes have been thrown out, but looks like he's changing his mind.
Oh, this is... Okay, it's too late now. FaZe have waited what it feels like too long. They've had a buffer of rounds, right, to close this one out. But now as we get to the danger end, their aggressive moves are expected, right? Oh, the default hold they're doing is not working. How are they going to mix this up? Well, they know that some aggression needs to come in from free. It's clean. It looked perfect. But Perfecto here, coming out onto the A site, getting both of these kills. Yeah. The Cold Zero one is the most important. The fact that he gets rid of Cold Zero with 26 seconds left.
For FaZe clan here, we've got the Desert Eagles.
He's looking like the one.
Well, the CTs are there. They are actually tucking tail, making their way over. Bombs making its way there as well. Rain, though, still towards the A side of the map. The B finish could be on. Is this where it ends? Broky, the AWP can watch towards short. Oh, they're falling back, of course. They're wrecking them here, aren't they?
Full gamble stack. Oh, Navi, the calls are so good right now coming out of Boomich. He's pulling the CTs around the map. Electronic had so much control. He can cut off the rotate. T-side Navi.
They're winning rounds without even need to get into...
It's more the Navi T-side could keep up.
Yeah, imagine if this goes overtime now. They were 15-5 up, and they're on the CT side. Is that the right idea at this point? Problem? See if it's enough for the first pick. Olof Meister, aggressive towards B. Nails it. Perfecto and Electronic down. Surely this is where it ends.
It's looking promising. And another frag potentially for NiKo, but instead, Flamey lives to fight another day in his Palace position. The bomb's loose top mid. Broky's already caught Boomich. Oh, and Navi, so many consecutive rounds, but it comes tumbling down. The ramifications of their weak first half, they're being felt, and Rain secures it. FaZe Clan, finally, with a sigh of relief, no longer a roar of celebration, take Mirage.